If they choose not to fully fund this program or don't act quick enough, the health and well-being of millions of Americans who will go hungry will be on their hands. Not because they couldn't help them, but because they chose not to.
Now to breaking news, as two federal judges have ruled that the Trump administration must continue to fund SNAP, the nation's biggest food aid program, by using contingency funds. Western Mass News reporter Madison Lazowski joins us live in studio with the latest developments. Madison, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Tyler, we're less than 12 hours away from what could be or what could have been a scramble and a struggle for 1 in 8 Americans. These rulings now attempting to stop something completely unprecedented from occurring. Now, in recent weeks, news that starting on September 1st, funding would be cut to the SNAP program because of the government shutdown sent states, food banks, and SNAP recipients scrambling to prepare. Today's order now coming after a coalition of 25 states plan to sue the Trump administration for suspending these benefits against the Administrative Procedure Act. Attorney General Andrea Joy Campbell sharing her response in a press conference just under an hour ago, claiming that it is still unclear whether or not the 25 plaintiff states will be receiving the contingency funding or all 50 states.
The wrinkle here, the practical effect is, while our order is not a nationwide order and only the plaintiff states are covered by our order, the practical implication will probably be that the federal administration will have to release resources for all states.
While today's decision marks a much-needed step in the right direction, Massachusetts residents will still feel the devastating impacts of the federal government's disregard for their health and well-being as they wait for the court's order to be implemented. The federal government must now tell the court by Monday, November 3rd, whether or not it will utilize other funding sources beyond the SNAP contingency fund, which contains about $6 billion, so that 42 million Americans are no longer at risk of going hungry. Governor Healy also chiming in, writing in part, "This ruling confirms what we have known all along. Donald Trump has the funds to continue paying SNAP benefits, but he has been choosing to force millions of Americans to go hungry." Now, it's important to note that the rulings from the federal judges are likely to be facing appeals. It's a story we will be continuing to monitor throughout the evening, so stick with us both on air and online. For now, reporting live in studio, Madison Lasowski, Western Mass News.